back again. Video because the game does not like to work. Sometimes my stream just likes to crash. So these episodes are starting to go down to 30 minutes. Not on my own will, but on the will of my internet and on my, PS4 apparently. These people are scary. The daggone.
Have spent years preparing their plan.
Oh boy, now look at that, brother. Look at that man right there. Look how ugly he is.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece? Figuratively.
It's quite unsettling. As a doctor, I am more used to being the observer than the subject observed.
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
Mr. Dawson, of Dawson and Dawson, the wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in. To cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
Money. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What is your plan, then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall. A formidable, unscalable wall to isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
But that would segregate the rich from the poor, would it not? It would be unjust.
Our only course of action must be to save England. And to save England, we have to make sacrifices.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns? Decisiveness is what the city needs, and it needs it now.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then Dr. Reed. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then Dr. Reed.
Can't see what that thing is, but whatever. Boobies. Ugh. Bro, you just posted cringe. You're going to subscriber. I'm so sorry if I don't talk a lot in these videos. I just, I don't have proper training on how to, do this kind of stuff. And I don't have much of an audience to talk to. So,
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire. Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Can you help me?
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys...
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
Not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there? I wonder.
They're probably weird people.
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
Of course. With the epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny. I didn't want to sound selfish.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. So many things have happened.
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep. Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you? I did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny, I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes. For old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan. At least you survived the Great War. I feared the worst.
Now this is where I take advantage of the fact that I am able to mind trick them so I can rob their house.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
So you returned from the war in one piece too. Thank God. My Clarence is back home too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras. Clarence has changed a lot since he returned from the war, you know.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
The McPhersons. I heard they locked themselves in their own house.
They could just be afraid of getting sick.
Perhaps you're right. But if I were you, I'd pay them a visit. A big house, reachable through a courtyard, to the north of the railway bridge.
How have you been since the last time we met? How long has it been? 3 years now?
What it was like to wait for months without knowing if I'd still be a wife or a widow.
I understand. Luckily, this part of town has been saved from the worst of the bombings, from what I've seen.
Yes, and it's also true about the epidemic. The flu has killed here too, of course, but not on such a large scale as in other parts of town.
Have you noticed anything peculiar about the neighborhood recently?
You mean except for your return to town? No. Oh, and again, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences for your sister.
Why is my return so surprising?
It's more an unexpected happy end than a surprise. You and Clarence, back from the war. You have no idea how hard it's been for me.
Thank you, Venus. It was so sudden. And I've been so busy, I haven't spoken to anyone about it.
I wish I could have assisted at the funeral, but you know, it's been so quick. And what with the epidemic in the streets?
There's no need to apologize, my dear. It's normal, considering the circumstances.
No, it's not. I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences. He is too busy with his penny dreadful stories.
Venus, why do you worry so much about your family's reputation?
Everyone laughs at Clarence now. And they avoid me because they believe I share his insane opinions. I'm a leper in my own community.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
The McPhersons. I heard they locked themselves in their own house.
They could...
Perhaps you're right.
Yes, I found out it was good. Alright, good.
Goodbye for now.
You know that you are always welcome here. But... what do you need from me, Jonathan?
Goodbye for now.
Why does it look like she does not have the back
At
of
least
her
you
head?
survived the Great War. I feared the worst. At this hour of night?
Jonathan, I thought we were hungry for something. This is extremely
I'm so
peculiar.
sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
It's very peculiar of you to show up in my house with a knife at an untimely hour. What is that? What is that? Is that blood staining that close, Jonathan? What is that right there? Oh my God.
It's locked. It's locked. No invitation is needed to enter this building. That can't be a good sign. No sign of a struggle. It seems Charlotte's friend knew the killer and let him in. Blood. I should follow the trail.
I just realized the vampire detective would be pretty good.
Emily wanted to become a vampire. Something must have gone wrong. Someone is responsible for this mess. But who?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm the Marquis de Bois-Colombes, and I strongly invite you to find your own game, sir.
I'm not here to sustain myself. I'm currently investigating the death of a young woman killed by a vampire.
A young woman killed by a vampire? Oh, you're joking, right? Oh, I do love the British sense of humor.
I followed the trail of blood from her room to here.
Oh, you're referring to that young woman. Yes, the meeting turned messy. I'm afraid I ruined my last redingote.
So you admit you murdered her?
I admit nothing, my good sir. I only regret the blood of that girl staining my clothes. Oh, blood can be so messy.
What happened?
She wanted to become one of us. Not the first time I have received such a proposal, but I must admit her direct approach tempted me.
And then what?
The body rejected my blood. It happens, you know, sometimes even with voluntary prey. At least her gurglings brought me some fun, until the artery burst.
I believe you, sir. Emily's diary confirms your statement.
Oh, Emily was her name. Quite charming. Well, mystery solved then.
Yes, I suppose so. You can go.
And so can you. Farewell, sir. May you enjoy the spectacle of this fallen city as much as I do.
Did not notice the fact that he had a sword. kind of like a steam train. Bullets in a trash can. Other than murderer.
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
Infection. Infection. The rats carry it, I heard. Rats. Rats, rats. Many rats around that big house. Funny smell, too. Dead flesh.
And where is this house?
West of the park. Not very far. A big house with no sound, no
Yes,
light,
of course
no
they are.
life left.
You know why? Because it's an update. It's gonna be like that for the rest of the time. The only way you can start a party is by going to a group and starting it.
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
I don't know. I haven't talked to him.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong.
Nope.
Proud.
You can't.
I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, you can't invite specific people anymore. You have to invite everyone in a group. You have to start a group party and it invites everyone automatically. You can't have it be private anymore.
I must go now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
I agree. Honestly, with this update, it sucks. really bad. This is the dumbest software update I've ever come across.
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
I shall fear no evil!
I have no idea what the hell you were talking about. I don't recall that too much.
Thirst for blood. This is despicable.
Get him. Get the rat.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood.
Look at them little cheese meisters. They're looking around for cheese. Look at them.
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
Well, it's telling how I never had any Call of Duty games installed on my console. When I played PS4, because I wasn't allowed, at that time when I had it, I wasn't allowed to play Call of Duty and stuff. You know, even later on when we got Garden Warfare on it, we weren't
tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
Oof. So I never experienced anything like that. I'm gonna revoke Sony's PlayStation license. Hear that? I'm gonna revoke their license for making PlayStation products. HA is really funny.
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son. You killed your family.
They mocked my talent!
Ew, she's spitting on me. Gross.
I've never seen such a radical mutation.
What?
Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution?
Kill myself.
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school.
And then she murdered her entire family. After she said, eat family. Don't really want to go out there. Is there anything like a mudroom? Or a front room this big? Jesus, dude. Will they fix parties? Sorry, I only noticed that comment now. I don't know. I hope so, but I can't say for sure because you know, I just. Also, it's not like I can hear you, so I don't know why you're repeating messages in chat. I'll answer them when I get around to answering them. Bad. Bad dog. Bullied. And as I was saying, if you're I don't know.
Going to vote is only the first step.
I was about to ask, why is the horn on that side and the steering wheel's on the other side? And then I realized this is Great Britain. Boo 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 boo. I guess it does. It's pretty good. My question is, where do I break in?
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
There's no one out here.
That building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for?
Oh, it's good. Shut up. Alright, I'm gonna switch controllers. Listen here, Edgemeister. I don't need that then there marks in my content, brother, or in my comment section. It's not very nice there, brother. You know that people are not gonna be happy about that. I won't either. This is my pistola. La pistola. Can't believe this. They build out. That is some weird texture on that, man. Look, Chris, it's your boyfriend. Also, it's a joke. Oh wait, I was going the way I wanted. Okay. But the Spanish flu is a real thing. I don't know what you're trying to get at. Also, I understand they're freaking, you know, like that, but I'll play this game how I want to. Just saying. I would save your breath.
It's locked.
That's no. I'll do what I want. I mean, I'm just saying, this isn't really your playthrough, so I don't see why. Like, seriously, your backseat gaming. Shush. Also, that is just not true. Truck doors do not have money in them. I've checked so many. Some trucks. And what would that be? Well, my game's loading. No, it's not. Ew. I forgot they exploded afterwards. Really? He literally appeared out of fucking nowhere. That is bullshit. He's retarded. Also, I don't remember what I said, so I can't repeat it. No. You know what you are? You're weird, gross, ew. That's another way to put it. Oh, good job. Done. Bitch, shut up. Jesus, that's annoying. Jesus Christ. I did not know zombie noises could be that annoying. Woo! something that was halfway decent. Also here, fine, I'll show you what weapons I got. So I got good pistol. I got remarkable pumping. Alright, and you just asked to see all the stuff I was talking about, but okay. Lapara. I got my revolver, dagger, you know, truncheon, stakes, and then for this, I got hacksaw, common barb, cudgel, use bludgeon, use scythe, and use machete. Yeah, machetes. So yeah, that's my weird, gross, ew weapons. Regeneration is 0. And then I have weird, gross, ew. What on earth? Whatever, I can't even see what these little figures are in there, but Miss Flimsy.
You cheating bastard!
Still your tongue, wife!
Liar!
Oh God. I was literally trying to heal, and my man decided that it was not time to use heal stuff.
Pathetic pig!
Oh yeah, I do want to do that. That. These things are getting weirder and weirder.
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
The engineer is engineer. Can't go one day without saying that. Blood. And ammunition. No. My blood. No. My blood. He punched out all my blood.
Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence. I should go to her activity.
Alright, doesn't they need to make a more healing potion? Is that a rat I see?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Okay.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
I mean, they are rats, though.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
I mean, them rats are better than... Even the rats is better than, you know, even human. I kind of wish I, you know, didn't do a series on this, just because I wish I could enjoy this game without having to stream it. You know what I mean?
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top. Stop it!
I cannot enter.
Least spotted! Watch out, boys! There's one of them! Watch yourselves!
It's locked.
Get the stairs ready! We found one! We have a killer! Christ, he's dead!
I want to know what that guy's mask looks like, and I can't see it. It's like the game, even when he falls back, it's like the game just doesn't want you to know what they look like. Oh,
There's an open window on the second floor. I should be able to get in through that.
wow, what a window. Looks like a door. It was just a window, I understand, but killing how so with a lot of this stuff kind of looks like a door, bud.
nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but lower your head, fit only to smirk at her soiled feet.
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
Sledgehammer.
And many can testify to her kindness and beauty. For now she hides in shadow, ugly as sin. But when you burn and die, she lives and be queen again. Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the whole queen. You cannot lower your head.
Oh.
For I have been raised through hate, but I offer only love. Woe to you, nations of hypocrites.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
For For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but lower your head, fit only to smirk at her soiled feet.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you, but I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish. My blade, my children, my beloved, die for the love of me. Ha!
What?
Touché, sir. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Touché. I smell your fear. On guard. Your hand is shaking. I smell your fear. Come to me, my servants. On guard. Your hand is shaking. On guard. I smell your fear. I smell your
Well, I'm going to do this in the next episode.
My children, my beloved, die!
So, yeah. I'm gonna do the next episode, and then we'll do this to start that out, because I can't beat it in this one. Anyway, anyway, guys, I'll see you later.